Hello and welcome back to another video with me, FPL Fab. In this video we'll be reviewing game week 23 and the results of those fixtures. I'm currently recording while the Leeds and Everton game is still to be played, so the points are not set in stone, and the results will still be altered based on the results of that game. So looking at the fixtures, weren't too disappointing this game week. I guess it's just the players that ended up getting the points. Yeah, so just reviewing the fixtures and how it is that they ended up this weekend. West Ham played Sunderland, and Sunderland's away form hasn't been all that great this season, so there was just something at the back of my head that was telling me that perhaps I shouldn't feel al dente, but with not making any excuses, the reason I did is because West Ham, prior to beating Spurs, were beaten by Wolves and Nottingham Forest, so I wasn't so sure which West Ham was going to show up. And it's funny because in my previous video I said that Bowen only is good for defensive contributions, and he ended up scoring in this game, even if it was through a penalty. Credits to Somerville, he turned up again, back-to-back fixtures that he has now racked up points in, so Somerville might be a player to keep on your radar for your FPL teams. West Ham seem to have gotten their form back in their fight to survive relegation. The second game was Burnley versus Spurs, and this ended in a 2-2 draw. The away crowd, being Spurs, was calling for Frank's removal of his spot as coach, and it's just been really rough for Frank. If you followed last season, you'd be privy to know that he was really good under Brentford, and he was able to get Brentford, I think it was like a mid-table finish. The next fixture is Fulham versus Brighton. Fulham got a 2-1 win in this game, and they were able to keep their good run in form going. Harry Wilson is a player to mention, as he keeps on getting those returns in his squad. Fulham are also now back. They're back to a full squad with Iwobi and Chukwueze now being back in the squad. The next fixture is Manchester City, who took on Wolves and won 2-0. This was pretty painful for me because I ended up fielding 4 Manchester City players. The reason I had 4 Manchester City players as opposed to 3 is because Gahey was brought in recently from Crystal Palace, and he passed the fitness regulations test and was confirmed as a Manchester City player. So he ended up playing for my squad, and was one of the players that actually ended up returning in this game week, with Semenyo as well. I had Foden and Haaland as my captain, but both of them were benched and only made cameos, both only racking up 1 point each, not fielding his strongest squad, perhaps I say. And he wasn't fielded. I mean, he made a cameo as well. He didn't start the game, and I was only able to rack up 1 point for him as well. All the Cole Palmer rumors that are afloat at the club. New game was Manchester United versus Arsenal. I believe that Manchester outplayed Arsenal, and if you look at Arsenal's goals, they were like really scrappy. They weren't clear at all. Manchester United played really convincingly, and they were all wonder goals, from Mbeumo's opener to Dorgu's goal, and Cunha taking it all for Manchester United. It was just a thriller right until the end. again, it's looking really bright for Manchester United. So to my squad and how it is that I ended up lining up for game week 23. As I mentioned, I had 4 Manchester City players. Semenyo and Haaland were the only ones that were able to return for me. Foden, Haaland ended up blanking. Ended up playing Alderte as well. He ended up blanking as he played West Ham. And I had Matty Cash. Matty Cash was able to give me clean sheet points. I played Pope this week and he was pretty good. I mean, he made decent saves, but nowhere compared to my bench keeper Dubravka, who ended up making 9 saves and getting, I think it was like 2 points for that. So Pope finished with 3 points and Dubravka finished with 5 points, so a difference of like 2 points if I had played in. Then to my midfield, Wilson came through with a return of 10 points, and Semenyo gave me 8 points. Rice blanked with just the 1 point. Bruno Fernandes gave me an assist point and was able to rack up 5 points in that game. Foden blanked and gave me 1 point. My other forward was Ekitike, and he also was benched for that game against Bournemouth, only to make a cameo and get 1 point. My bench was Timber. Timber could have had a goal, but it was ruled as an own goal against Manchester United. Then I had Thiaw, who played Aston Villa, and they lost 2-0, so he also got 1 point. Dubravka had 5 points in his game. Calvert-Lewin is playing Everton, his former club, tonight. So how I plan on lining up for game week 24, as I've mentioned, I already made 2 transfers. I had 2 free transfers and I used them both in this game week just based on how disappointed I was in the Manchester City players and their recent run in form. So I got rid of Foden to bring in Enzo Fernandez, and my other transfer was for Thiaw, who I then brought in Dorgu for. Fingers crossed that it is really just a muscle injury and not a hamstring injury, and that he will be able to make a quick return. So in goal, I plan on playing Dubravka as they take on Sunderland away. Sunderland's home form has been really good this season, and they're actually the only team in the Premier League to still have an unbeaten run at home. So fielding Dubravka, because I think that it has been an incredible run, but I'm not so sure how long Sunderland would be able to keep it up for, and hopefully that if they are able to keep it up, that the game will end 0-0. My defenders are going to be Timber of Arsenal as they take on Leeds away. My other defender is Gehi as they take on Tottenham as well away. I plan on playing Alderte again against Burnley at home. I'm thinking that this will probably be his last fixture. I'm planning on reshaping my defensive line and bringing in someone like Reece James. He's still a good route to points, and if not him, someone perhaps like Cucurella. Just based on Chelsea's fixtures. Then in my midfield, I plan on playing Semenyo as they play Tottenham away, Rice as they play Leeds away, then Bruno Fernandes as they play Fulham at home. Bruno Fernandes as a number 10 looks really dangerous again. I keep on saying that because it's so true, and it just looks limitless, his routes to points, and I don't plan on losing him from my FPL squad anytime soon. Enzo Fernandez of Chelsea as they take on West Ham at home. Then my forward slot, I still have Haaland in my team, as it's really like difficult to bring in someone like a João Pedro for Haaland, because I plan on playing Calvert-Lewin as they take on Arsenal at home. On my bench, I have Pope as they take on Liverpool away. Cash is my first bench as they take on Brentford at home. My second benching is Harry Wilson as they take on Manchester United away. My last bench is Ekitike as they take on Newcastle at home. So yeah, that's how I plan on lining up. Best of luck to all the managers ahead of Game Week 24.